Well, an NFT, until recently, was a National Film Theatre. Now, clearly, it's not. It's a non-fungible token, although I know what a token is, I know what non means, but fungible is a mystery to me. Someone once called me a colour activist, and that kind of gained hold, but I'm not a colour activist. I work with colour. I don't go down and glue myself to the road and say, until people paint their houses red, I'm not going anywhere. David Batchelor is an artist who works with colour. That would apply to my work of the last 30 years, if not before. And I also I write about colour. But what really interests me about colour is its strangeness. It's both completely familiar. Everyone who's not born colourblind, every single person, irrespective of gender, age, class, ethnicity, every single person experiences colour. And yet, no one really knows what it is, even though we're entirely familiar with it. I'm probably better known as a sculptor than anything else, although I work with colour and that can take any form. Since about 2011 or 2012, I began making a series of works in which a neutral coloured base of concrete supports vivid colour above it. And that's a way of isolating the colour and making the colour into the subject of the work. The first little concrete sculpture I made was about that big. It was actually the size of a brick, and I put broken glass into it. Since then, I've made more of them, but then I started finding offcuts of plastic in the studio, and I thought, well, I can embed them in concrete. And then it became a kind of question, well, what can't I embed in concrete? And I'm still trying to find that one out. So the piece we're thinking of for the NFT it's a stop frame animation, essentially. There are 15 sculptures which are on screen for a quarter of a second each, and then it stops at certain points. So you see each of the 15 works. It's like a voguing a bit, I think. Not that I've done a lot of voguing in my time. Each of the sculptures is for sale as an object, and some of which have been sold and some of which haven't. But the animation is a unique piece which is exclusively digital. I mean, what expectations do I have of doing my first work as an NFT? Obviously, I expect to make an absolute fortune and to retire to my villa in the Maldives. That's what I was told. What are my expectations of the NFT? I honestly don't know. If it's a way of presenting and showing work where people might otherwise not see it, so much the better. I'm curious about what it might offer as a system of exchange. And I know a lot of smart people are also curious about it. So I'm going to watch and follow their lead, perhaps.